So I absolutely busted my ankle playing in my men's adult league basketball game yesterday, guys. So I'm sitting a little weird here. Got my ankle propped up on some ice. So bear with me for this video as we're about to break down SoFi, go over the charts, see how we're looking right now on this beautiful Friday, and we'll break down the indices, which, oh, by the way, guys, they're all in the red now. After we saw earlier this morning, they were a mixed bag. We had some green, we had some red. Now everything's red. SoFi is pretty much trading up 2%. So SoFi's in the green. And yeah, we got to break down the charts, cover what I'm doing, go over my thoughts on the overall market. So guys, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Join my Patreon if you want to keep up with my actual portfolio updates, my trades, investments, and if you want to be a part of my private Discord, that's linked down below, pinned in the comments, or go to stocksurfest.com/Patreon. And now, cheers, guys. Got my good old coffee, and this has been sitting here for like an hour, but I'm still going to drink it, guys. You know how that goes. And now let's get into it. So again, SoFi's up around 2% on the day, which seems like a miracle considering every index is down. And it's not like we're seeing a bloodbath in the market, but we are slightly down on the S&P, about 0.25%. Dow's down, what, 0.05%? Pretty much at break even. The Russell's down a little bit more, about 0.5%, as the Qs are down about 1%. And the Qs have been down, I'm pretty sure, all day. SPY was up earlier. Now it's going red. Same with the Dow. But yeah, SoFi somehow, some way is up into the mid-17s, mid-high 17s, trading up about 2%, up 30 cents on the day, as a lot of stocks are running today, guys. Software stocks are moving, like ServiceNow, right? We talked about Palantir in my last video, Toast, a lot of these software-oriented stocks, CRM, Adobe, they're moving, which I'm not surprised. Did we not talk about the software stock relief rally? We called it out yesterday, and I think, honestly, there could be some more room to run on those stocks. But let's take a look at SoFi before we get carried away here on the other stocks, guys. SoFi is trading up, again, 1.7%, and we talked about this cup and handle. You guys remember in the last couple of updates. I think it's been a couple days since our last SoFi video, but we called out this cup and handle. Now it looks like we have another cup and handle within the cup and handle, if that's even possible, right? You guys see the initial cup and handle right here. Then if you zoom in, you got another one right here. So it kind of looks like we're gearing up for a move to get back to $18, at least test $18, $18.50. And if that level breaks, guys, this mini cup and handle might play out. This stock could go back to $19.50, $20 a share. Then that's where the other cup and handle might play out. The bigger cup and handle, if you will, which is right here. You got the cup, the handle. That tests, the breakout will test at 19 to about $20. So we have a ways to go till we get there, guys. And everybody knows SoFi's been allergic to $20. Heck, even $19.50. Each time we get there, SoFi touches it and it sells off. It seems like that's been the story for the last, what, 4 months, almost 5 months at this point. It's getting old, but eventually it's going to break through. And I think we're arguably putting in a bottom here. The stock's been flat for months at about $16, $15. That kind of seems like the support. We're now rallying off of that point again. We're popping off that point. And yeah, man, it's going to come down to $18. If $18 breaks, this could start making a move again to 19. Then at that point, the overall cup and handle will test, and then we'll see if SoFi is able to get out of there. So let me see. Has there been any news with SoFi? I mean, look, the news cycle with them has been kind of quiet. Nothing much has been going on, but earnings are coming up here, guys, in about a month. So we still have 4 weeks to go, but maybe we do get some, some hype heading into earnings on this stock. Maybe it runs up similar to what we saw last time they reported. Look, the stock went from $14.80 all the way to $20 about a week before the report came out. Then in good old SoFi fashion, the earnings came out. They crushed it. Record revenue, record, a lot of record numbers. And the stock in good old SoFi fashion dumped off a cliff, right? And it went down to about 1550, and we've been slowly climbing out since. So keep your eyes on the news cycle. We might not really get anything until earnings. Maybe we get a catalyst in July. We'll see. But as of now, a lot of the same, man. A lot of the same. It's like watching paint dry with the stock. We're approaching a big resistance. Maybe we break out, but it's failed to do so each and every time over the last 4 or 5 months. And, we got to be patient. So for me, guys, I'm just holding. I'm waiting to see if we break through here. If so, I think ultimately this could be a mid $20 stock again. I think it's going there, but we got to be patient. And again, earnings are in a month on the 28th of July. Get ready, buckle up, July. And by the way, July is typically a great month for the stock market. If you guys saw my last video, we went over a lot of data regarding the last 98 years for the S&P 500. And guys, July sees a lot more green days, or green months rather, over the last 98 years than red months. Hey, just saying. So we might see a nice month of July, which could be great for SoFi. Make sure you guys go check out that previous video. I'm telling you, you're going to want to see that. We covered a lot of data in that video, which I kind of want to start doing more of those types of videos. I feel like that was really informative. What do you guys think? Go check it out. Let me know. And yeah, that's pretty much it for SoFi here, guys. And look, a lot of these, like I said, software stocks are moving. Robinhood seeing a nice rebound. Affirm, which we're in call options right now. That went to over $80 a share. We're up around 3% on the day. So Affirm keeps on going. I like it. I'm holding on to those calls still. On the flip side, though, we have stocks like Micron giving back some gains, 5.5% down. Stocks like NBIS, which ripped a couple of days ago, now it's down 7%. Coherent is down on the day. So it's clear what is dragging down the market today. And it's a lot of these chip, memory, AI stocks. Nvidia's down, by the way, which has been the case here for a little bit, right? Nvidia's getting dragged down way too much, in my opinion, which I'll probably make a video on tonight. Nvidia's now down 20% from highs. I might have to buy more. I mean, look, I always talk about how when it comes to my core stock holdings, whenever they're down 15, 20, 25% from highs and the fundamentals are intact, that's very key. I'm buying, I'm adding, I'm dollar cost averaging, right? Unless it's egregiously overexpensive or overvalued, which in this case, it's not. It's quite the opposite with Nvidia. So it's down 20%. The value's great. I'm probably going to buy more, just like what I did with Amazon. I just bought more Amazon. Yesterday, I bought a couple more shares. Nothing crazy. This is my biggest stock holding, but it's down, 20%, 15, 20% from highs. I bought some more at 228, I believe. Either way, I'm looking to buy even more if it slips down even more. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Very important. I think 50% of you guys on YouTube watch the content, but you're not subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. And of course, join my Patreon if you want to keep up with my portfolio updates, my trades, investments. If you want to be a part of my private Discord, all that's linked down below, pinned in the comments, or go to stockssurfest.com/Patreon. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you guys in the next one.